Welcome to the Life Lounge Show with Rev Manuel. So last week I went solo on, the situation analysis when it comes to divorce in Ghana, and the numbers aren't looking good. We need to keep talking. We need to keep talking until someone important hears it and decides to do something about it. When we talk emotions and all of those things, everybody is quick to think, oh, those are soft core issues. Come on, we are talking, let's talk about important things, roads and hospitals. We are talking about emotions. But everything we are as human beings, we are moved by emotions. We are emotional beings. So if we are not learning to deal with our emotions in marriage the way it's supposed to be done, we're going to have problems. Anyway, I'm not here alone today for the part 2 of this. I'm joined by 2 wonderful people. They'll tell you who they are themselves before we go on. To my immediate left.
Yeah, I'm Afi Antonio, founder of Afro Aid Ghana, formerly Afi Antonio Foundation. I'm a media personality, a photo model, an entrepreneur. I do a whole lot of things, right? So yeah, let me leave it at that.
All right. And then joined by
Lady Emma. I go by the name Lady Emma, Vice President of New Hope Counseling Services.
Okay, yes. Wonderful. I'll tell you more about who she is, maybe at the end. Right. So last week I was talking about divorce, and at some point I remember saying that we have a generation who have a certain worldview. They don't see anything good. They only hear about divorce. They only hear about a few moments later.
Yes.
And then you post something on social media, anything nice about relationship, and you have 90% of people coming there to say, well, we are here, we are waiting for the a few moments later, that kind of thing.
Let's see what happens.
Let's talk about misconceptions. Misconceptions in marriage or about marriage when it comes to Ghana. Afi, what's your take? What are some misconceptions that you know?
That people change when you get married. You see a certain behavior or something, and you feel that, when we get married, maybe he or she will change. But that is never true.
People don't change in marriage.
No, it gets worse. People don't change in marriage. Because I've been married before for 4 years. Before, today we are discussing divorce. So
That's fine. Thank you for telling us. That comes with a lot of experience.
I was married and then divorced. So there were certain things that I felt were, this is nothing serious. When we get married, it will get better. But no, it never gets better. So it's either you take the person the way he or she is and accept that when you get married to the person, this is what the person is.
Okay.
Or you forget it. If it's going to be a problem, don't think when you get married the person will change because you talk to the person, now we are married, so I don't want you to do this, I want you to do this. It will never happen. That will never happen. Yeah.
I think that's a great input. And I think it's you women who make those mistakes a lot.
Yeah.
Expectation. Expecting that.
I guess
like a womanizer,
a
guy who loves women.
Once you settle,
women do that.
Yeah,
that kind of spirit automatically.
We are empathetic people. This
kind of hope is. I get a lot of strange calls.
Exactly.
It's a problem. Nyame na nka nyese o ma yehu e wose nka obo ye na nye wiki to say am ma ni biti no say be ya na ya yen boot for boot. What do you say?
So you see, there are some of the calls I get that are very interesting. A woman will tell me that menene wo ho sisi ade on worry me or ye ma semti me say otimi be ye me ho ade. So I'm saying
then
I just listening to yourself.
Yeah, obejai. Then I just say obejai.
It's not guaranteed. It's not automatic that no obey on one idea obejai mbasem. No. For all you know, it will even get worse.
I think it gets worse all the time. Newsflash, Obapa, Obi and who worry or nobody changes when they marry. In fact, it only enhanced. If he's a good man, you see more goodness. If he's a giver, you see more giving. If he's a womanizer, you see more womanizing. If he's the devil, he becomes Satan. Please misconceptions.
Okay, so I think there is this myth or misconception about, especially when it comes to the females, that when you get to a certain age and you are not married, you are not whole. That is not true. Never ever accept that. You are not whole because, let's say you've attained like 45 and you are not married. So totally, you are not complete.
And people think that needs to buy
my sister, that isn't.
So coming from the two of you, you are agreeing that being married does not necessarily make you whole. Is that it? Is that what I'm getting here?
It's not like makes you whole. You see, you have to love yourself, know what you want in life,
place value,
exactly. And if you are someone who wants to get married, mind you, not everyone wants to get married. So if you are one who wants to get married and that happens, it's part of your goals that you want to achieve. So hallelujah, but that shouldn't be the yardstick that if I don't get married, it means I'm not whole or I haven't achieved anything. A woman can have her PhD, doctorate, everything, doing very well in life, but the way society has made it is like, you've attained everything, but as long as you are not married, you are useless.
You are not whole. With all your PhD, with all your certificates, you need a man in your life to make you whole.
It pushes women to just accept any man that comes their way,
and that is where the issue
is. Because of what people say, and people worry so much about what society say about certain issues in general. So when they are attaining a certain age and that hasn't happened, they are like, my colleagues,
especially like if you find yourself in an environment where about 5 of your friends are married but you are not, then you keep thinking
the pressure is there. So any man that comes along, even will type, or it's not the kind of man you want to be with, just because of the pressure, you just settle with the person because of pressure.
Don't you feel there's some cultural backing there? And I'm saying this because if you look at how we do our funerals here, do you know that it's per our culture? It's actually a disgrace to the family when an old man or an older woman dies and he wasn't married. And so there are sometimes a family would actually go and pay somebody to come and do the kuna. Yes, so there's really a cultural backing there. So if the man, let's say the man did not marry anybody, they can find one of the ex-girlfriends, beg them, pay them to come and do the kuna, do all those rites.
Wow.
So that the man can be married as if he were married. So there's a cultural backing there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So that is where the problem is.
Exactly.
So it's looking like if a woman is not married in the society, or Nyobia and a bear to seek a baby into one worry.
And as a one now
now you are married, you don't have children, and so what's the point?
We need to find a way to eliminate all those thinking, so that we all just live freely.
It's a society, the kind of world we find ourselves, especially here in Africa. You have someone in the Western world who will say, okay, I want to get married, but the two of us, let's agree that we are not going to have children. But here in Africa, it's impossible.
No,
you're married for a year, 2, you're not getting pregnant.
6 months.
Again, there is culture there.
Yeah.
In our Ghanaian public policy, we marry for children.
Again, you see
where it's coming from. We marry for children. That is why your mother-in-law can enter your home after 3 months and come and check if you are pregnant. So yes, in our culture we marry for children. But of course, elsewhere it's just for the companionship. If you have children, fine. All those things are here. But as for us, so there's a culture back in there. So I feel that if we must make any change, it must start from how we are living now. It must start from the family level. In fact, that document must change. I know the document is the things, when we say public document, is the things we have accepted as our culture. So those things, we don't accept it. That's why we are still fighting it. It's part of our public policy. So children are a part of marriage. So over here, if the children are not showing up, one worry, your family members would actually find you a secret wife in the village.
For you to go and
have
impregnate.
Children with
And then you come back to
men
your wife.
will die, and the woman did not even know that there were some children anywhere.
That
then
is
it
where they will
becomes
start,
an
you
issue.
know,
Becomes an issue.
showing their
Yeah.
faces,
And
coming to fight for property
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
And in Ghana, we don't have anything like illegitimate children because children belong to the nation.
Yeah.
So once the children have appeared, they must be given something. Then we have all this confusion at home. So culture is a part of it. We are still on misconceptions
Yeah.
anyway. Let's go on.
Yeah.
Any more?
Yeah. You give us some too.
Okay, I think I have one. There is
Yes.
this also misconception about, you know, cohabitation. You have to cohabitate before you get married so that you steady yourselves. I mean, it doesn't really make sense.
Okay, with that, I think I agree a bit with that. For me, where I'm coming from, I believe if only the two of them will stay true to themselves and not involve in sexual relations, I think that would
Is
be
that
a
really
good
possible?
thing.
That
Well,
you stay together, you
it
live under the
depends.
roof of a man without, you know,
It depends.
sleeping on the
If
same
both
bed
of them are very creepy,
and knowing that you'll be
possible.
getting married in future.
No, if
If
they are
they're
both,
what are you doing
if
in
they
the
are,
same room?
if they are both creepy,
and then they will tell you that no, you know, we
So-
need to test before we get married, so we know.
the testing part, there, I'll put it aside.
Okay.
For me, I wouldn't mind having sexual relation with whoever I'm with before I get married. I don't have a problem with that.
And is there a
right?
guarantee that
Well,
this
there's
person
no
is
guarantee.
even exactly?
And
So-
even if you don't have sex too, there's no guarantee. None of them is guaranteed anyways. You understand?
Yeah.
So for me, I think cohabiting helps you to get to know certain things about each other.
Well-
Things that you won't be able to know when you are living apart. When the person wakes up.
But you know,
Saying,
sometimes
"Oh, yeah,
too,
Nema,"
sometimes
or,
one
you know,
partner can pretend, you know, okay, I
know,
want you,
but-
so let me
but-
keep this part of my negative aspects aside.
But the
and then
pretending-
let me just let the positive one come out.
I get you, but the pretending can be more when you people are living apart. But when you are living together, the person can pretend, but you still know certain things about the person.
Well.
Like Okoda or Soria, Nema or you know, all these things you get to know. And these things are also important when it comes to you getting married to someone. You
But
understand?
my challenge here is,
Me,
you
I know that
the
a
men-
lot of
especially
people don't
when it
agree
comes
with that
to- yeah.
because of the Christian
a man will
background.
do everything,
you know.
just to win an election, and then
It's still the same way even if you are living apart. Do you understand?
Now-
People can pretend whether you are living together or you are not living together. If they want to pretend, they will pretend. It doesn't matter if you are cohabiting or you are living apart. Do you understand? So that one is not only to that you people are cohabiting into or be pretending. So when you find out you won't agree to be with him or with her, now say you are living apart or person pretend he or she will still pretend. So that one it doesn't really but for me I would choose cohabiting with someone before I get married to the person, because you get to find a lot of things. So you now decide, do I still want to go ahead with this person or not, or I want to leave? Then I find my way. For me, that's my personal thing.
Okay,
you
let me bust
Yeah.
a bubble here. There is
Counselor. There's data.
There's data
Yes.
to actually show that
Yeah.
couples who cohabitated, is that the right word?
Yeah,
Cohabitated.
yeah.
Couples
Before
who
they got
cohabitated before they married end up divorcing. The
More.
numbers of those.
They are more.
They are more than those who did not do that before marrying.
Okay.
And so when I thought about it, the whole thing is this. Then indeed, it is better we enter marriage with a lot of mystery about ourselves. than trying
Not
to-
knowing
than
anything.
Not knowing.
So as you are
so
going,
that we are
as
now
you're
going
going
to
finding out.
discover each
Every
other.
day
Yeah,
becomes
you are
fresh
finding
for
out.
you.
Exactly.
You get it? Look at Asian marriages. Look at Asian marriages, Indians and co. Many of them did not see themselves until the day of the wedding. That's why they actually do
Yeah,
the
they
veil.
cover their
So for
face.
many of you, the veil means we have never seen ourselves. We've never had sex.
Yeah.
So if you have been browsing already and you're wearing veil, please, you don't know the point. So those marriages last
Nah.
so long. In fact, forever. And then we too. Let
even
us
our
test before.
forefathers, You see, they arrange marriages for
marriages.
them. They don't get to know each
There's a
other,
lot
but
of
they just
mystery
marry
there.
and-
You know,
and
for
every
long,
day-
they're able to
fresh
tolerate
something.
each other.
You know that
Yeah.
it's a thing about human beings. The more you see, when there's a lot more mystery around you, I always want to wake up with you. You know, like I was with this girl. I want to find out more. But I've tasted everything. I've seen everything. What is there to fight for? And
Once
in a
you're
man's world,
living together, I mean, you get to know a whole lot about one another. I mean, let's say about 70%. So when you get married, what's the point?
But at the end of the day, when you get married to, it's going to be like that.
well, the issue
So
is that
there isn't going to be anything new for
So-
you to, you know,
So you create memories.
there's a beauty
I
around
mean,
there.
there are so many
there-
things
of
you
course,
can create.
There's a beauty
Yeah.
around. So that I realized that the before is like a barrier.
Yeah.
This is the relationship time.
Yeah.
Then we are crossing over to the
Yeah.
marriage point.
Yeah.
Now, whatever we are doing here really does not count.
Yeah.
Or everything here is
It
just
doesn't count,
Zero.
yeah.
Zero. Whatever everything happening here is what
It's
makes
what
the
counts.
memories.
Yeah.
Our first photo shoot together as a fresh, as a newly
Couple.
married couple in the marriage brought so much memories than when we were just dating and jumping from country to country taking photos. Do you get the whole thing?
Yeah.
So then it means what it means is that the sermon is that keep it, hold on to some things and review them. Talking about your goodness and review them in the marriage. Every day, let your husband discover something new.
This
You need
is
to show
this is
something
this is
new.
before you got married, when you guys decided to be together before getting married.
No. When you didn't cohabitate,
And then you are now
everything is being reviewed now in the
in
marriage.
the marriage.
Okay.
You know, so I could say, I don't ask for you every day. You're surprising me with
Something
something.
new.
You know, until they be no, I want to
It
know
keeps
here.
it, you know.
Don't worry, me. I will still create something new.
Oh, not.
It depends on
So
your
great memories.
personality. It depends on the partner that you
I will
have.
still
you
create
know.
something new. Don't worry.
Still on the misconceptions.
Yeah.
Let me quickly put this one out there.
Yeah.
In Ghana, we don't have, what we call engagement here in Ghana. It's
Yeah.
actually not engagement.
It's marriage.
It's marriage.
Yeah.
Engagement is knocking ceremony. Kokoko.
Okay.
And engagement is just like promising to marry. So it's
So I'm
legally binding.
engaging you.
So when you
That
have
in
come,
10 years' time, I'll come and marry.
yeah,
you.
you have come with your people, with their drink and everything that, we have come to see this flower, blah, 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 and want to see if she's available for marriage. And they tell you, blah, 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 she's available. Okay, then give us some time. Give us a list. Give us some time, we'll come and perform the marriage. It's a legally binding ceremony. So that's why we have breach of promise. If the man doesn't come back for some unworthy reason, then you can sue that person.
So
for
that is,
wasting
it
your
becomes
time.
a breach when the man has actually met the lady's people.
Parents.
Well, yeah, that is where the ceremony is.
Yeah.
Not just the two of you,
No,
meeting
no, no,
somewhere
no, no,
and
no.
then
That is
one
white
coconut,
man's engagement.
coconut tree.
Yeah.
and
At
then-
the mall.
Yeah,
take the
yeah,
ring,
yeah.
say we are engaged.
Will you marry me?
And so where does the promise ring thing come in? You know, there's this promise ring.
Oh, so after the
think-
knocking, when you have been accepted, you
Yeah.
can now buy a promise ring. You get it?
Yeah.
Emma, let me come to you. Is it true? We are still on misconceptions. Is it true that if you marry a rich man, you're going to have a soft life?
It is never
Soft life
true.
association.
Tell me
It
more.
is never true.
Soft life.
Yes.
Is it true that when you marry a rich man,
A rich man,
Yes.
that you have a soft life.
life, yeah.
Well, in my opinion, it is not true because let's say you have a rich man, but then he's not, he's not the giving type.
And POP.
I mean, stingy, very like tight-fisted. Here, baby, I'll bet breast her before you get it. And especially when the woman is not working. Oh my God, that is where, the suffering comes in. Everybody will think you're married to a rich man, so you have access. Of course, if you're not working, you are a housewife automatically.
Yeah.
So you think you have everything at your disposal. But what if the little things that as a woman, as a wife, that you would need, you think you have a rich man, I need this, he's going to buy for me. But you see, not all rich men, are kind-hearted. Not all rich men are, givers. Exactly. So this misconception, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, about you marrying a rich man for you to live a comfortable life. My sister, it is, in my opinion, it is not true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Avi, what
Yeah.
do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, so just like she
Rich man,
said,
soft life.
Yeah, it is not always the case. Okay, even if the person is a giver, that doesn't make the marriage like, okay, I've married a rich man, so I'm enjoying soft life and he's giving me everything. Like a lot of things comes to play when marriage I mean, when we are talking about marriage, a lot of things comes to play. Yes, the money is part. Other things are also part. Little bit of everything coming together, making the marriage beautiful. So it's not just the money. You know, you can have the money and be miserable in the marriage.
We have some rich couples who are not happy in their marriage. The man will end up going out and stay out late.
Oh, spoiling you, but still you won't be happy.
There's no happiness at home.
Because niema na aka no eni ho.
Exactly.
Sika no pe and all the mouth.
Like
Enjoy, you can go to Dubai, you can go here, you can do this, but still you are not happy. On my attention, or sorry, we pay on the nam for you say, oh, I'm going for a board meeting. He's always not home. So, what would the money do for you? I mean, the money won't give you that company.
The society will be thinking, oh, you're comfortable.
I really hope our Gen Zs are listening, because this is how they are choosing marriages. People, this is how they are choosing partners these days.
Because
a good
the mindset, you know, and the kind of world we find ourselves in.
A good example is Regina Daniels' issue.
Exactly.
Look at her. She had everything. But now you see,
now that she had everything, because I got to know that, you know, the things the man was buying for her were not even in her name. The cars that were given
so I'm coming to that part. You see, because of society, she was portraying that everything was okay. Now that the problem has come, she's now telling us the truth that Sana and say Nami, were you expecting me to come and be saying that I'm sad and be crying? Of course, I have to flaunt the good side and all
for
that.
People to know, but you social media.
At the end of the day, she wasn't happy. She's now speaking up and trying to leave that toxic marriage. So it is not always about the money. You can have it and still not be happy. Yeah.
I hope Gen Zs and in this new era of AI, women and men are listening. It's not as good as it looks all the time. Last week I was talking about, we're now getting to the national talk. You know, last week I was talking about the late President Magufuli's one of the policies he brought up there, saying that because the women were outnumbering the men, he wants the men to, each man to have more than one wife, so that you will not have side chicks, concubinism, you know, children who do not have fathers or who have parents who are not present because, well, the man is already married, tied to one person, then he'll go and now impregnate 3-4 others because the women are so many, you know, based on that, you know, prostitution was increasing, there was crime, all of the, based on that, he made it a national policy. This is not about religion, national policy. Each man should have more than, so at least even your one compound.
So how many wives did he like?
I think minimum of 2.
Okay.
At least each man take 2. So in his mind, on the compound, now he has married 2 wives. So they are legal wives. And so, you know, what is a legal marriage? Each person has a role to play just to make the home convenient and make the home whole. What is your take on that? Do you think it's something do you think it's something you would agree if for example, now President Mahama is our president now. So let's just say in so many years to come, whoever comes next decides to go with the same policy, because I think now the women are outnumbering you guys are outnumbering us, and it's getting bigger and bigger.
We are more than
so we are going to get there. It's going to become a discussion.
I pray we don't get there. I pray we don't get there.
Don't worry, I'll be the second wife.
I wish there was a man here to see if the man will agree or not.
I wouldn't want to be sleeping in one room and thinking what my husband is doing with the other woman in the other room, you know.
The same thing is doing you. That's what he's doing.
So this is me.
What is your take? Let me start from Emma. What is your take?
Like I said, I pray this kind of, you know, policy does not emerge in our country, because it's going to bring chaos.
How is that going to bring chaos? This is a legitimate marriage. Now you have 2 wives. Not side chicks. So the chaos is when I have Afi as my wife here, and every woman in this room is my side chick, and I have 3 with her, 2 with you, 5 with him.
See, we are human beings. That's why even the word of God says that you can't serve 2 masters. So here you are married to 2 women. Definitely, you will love one more than you can't say that you are going to love them the same way.
Loving them equally or keeping them, you know, united, and as it were, making a home.
It depends on, you know, the man's mindset. But I'm telling you, as humans as we are, definitely, one will be loved more than maybe the way, you know, she makes love, when, you know, it will.
But you won't be there to see how he makes love.
I know. I'm saying that, you know, he will be more, you know, how should I even put it? Like, the way the other one satisfies him in bed, because of that, it will rather make him attracted to that other wife more than the other. Or let's say the way the other one cooks, he will love the other one's food, and then so to me,
this woman cannot stand it.
No way. And then when it comes to he's not with me, he's with you. So what at all is going on? When they break the policy,
I'll be the second wife.
Thank you, Emma. Afi, what do you think? I mean, we are looking at it nationalistically.
I think
Emma was looking at it emotionally.
no.
What do you think?
Well.
I mean, there are already men who are getting married to 2 wives.
Well,
3
yes,
wives,
another customary law, yes.
Yeah, Muslims do that,
Yep.
So, for me, my take has always been that if a man has money to be able to have 2 wives and make sure you treat them all the same, nobody lacks.
Possible?
I mean, you treat them all the same. Then why not? I don't have a problem with that. I wouldn't mind, being a second wife in such a marriage, as long as you are taking good care of both of them and loving them equally. Like she said, where one person won't feel that you love this person
all
more.
the attention,
Make sure whatever you are doing for this person, you are doing same for this person. Whatever it is, and you, the man, will have to make sure you are not doing something that one person will say, hey, you did this one for this person and you didn't do one for this one.
And definitely there will
If
be a time
only
that
you
you
can
do something
do
for the
that.
other one, and then
All right.
I mean,
So
if only you can do that.
we have
I
a minute
mean,
more to go, but we're definitely going to do a part 3. No. So, Emma, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Supposing that you're the president, of course, we've heard your take. That's fine, but you're the president, and now you're seeing this is what is going on. The women are so many now. Prostitution has increased. I mean, all these things are going on. What do you think you would do to curb it? Every man has married one, and we have in excess about 3 million women who are in their prime. They want to have children. What do you think you can do as a president?
so in this
And then your
case, I
final
think
words,
we
because
will
you
have
have
to
just a few seconds to
adopt the policy of the other president. Fine. Take not more than 2. It's fine. 2 is fine, so that at least you able to know how to manage, so that we really have a lot of children on the streets.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That for
Now she's
peace
thinking-
sake, for national peace
Well.
sake. So let's say 2, not more than 2. And once you stick to the 2, no side chicks. Because leave the side chicks for the
Thank
other
you very
men.
much. We have to run now.
So
we
have to.
We're gonna
You're still
have
going
to
for side
wrap it up
chick.
here for the part 2. So I'll see you next week, and we're definitely going to continue. We definitely have to continue having this conversation. God bless you.